Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the closing ceremony for the 2021 Solheim Cup. I'm Grant Boone, and it is my pleasure to be the Master of Ceremonies tonight. And whether you're here in Toledo watching or you're viewing on television around the world, what a joy it was this weekend to watch the shot making, the passion, and in the midst of the heat of the moment, uncommon acts of grace on both sides. And to you, Toledo, a city that has been such a gracious host to women's golf, going back some 60 years, and for the last 35 years hosting an LPGA event, and now hosting for the second time an LPGA event here at Inverness. Thank you for creating such a great experience, including right here at this first and 10th tee all weekend long. And now would you please join me in welcoming both of the Solheim Cup teams, escorted by their caddies, the players, the captains for 2021. Solheim Cup teams. At this time, we're going to give special thanks to those who have helped make the Solheim Cup possible and who have built its history along with these great players and captains. Would you please join me in thanking John Solheim and the Solheim family? Our founding partner, Ping, and global partners, Rolex and Marathon. Thank you. We can't say enough about what the Inverness Club has meant to the LPGA and women's golf in the last 13 months. Many of you know this, but when the LPGA was beginning its restart after the pandemic shutdown, they approached Inverness Club, and within a month, Inverness said, yes, we'll give up a week at the peak of our summer and we'll host the Drive-On Championship. Now they have hosted the Solheim Cup. Would you please thank Director of Grounds, John Zimmers, Dr. Casper, the Inverness Board, and the entire Inverness Club. amazing venue that we hope will host more big women's golf events in a very short time. We want to thank also our local sponsors for your involvement. We felt your support from day one. We're thankful to the city of Toledo and the state of Ohio for making all of us feel at home this past week. Thank you, Northwest Ohio. You've been so good to the LPGA. You can't have any kind of golf event, much less one of this magnitude, without an enormous number of volunteers. So thank you to Meg Ressner and Richard Highland, the volunteer coordinators, for the 2,000 volunteers who worked this weekend. Thank you. Everyone raised the bar this week, and all of us as fans were the beneficiaries. And now for that crowning moment we've all been waiting for. What a day of competition it was. Came down to the last few moments. Yet another example of what makes this event so special. It's a moment that the European team has anticipated for 2 years. And now it's time for John Solheim, being chairman and CEO, to come up and present this beautiful Solheim Cup trophy to the winning team. John. And Katrina Matthew, you know how this is done. Come on up.
Holy Toledo. Toledo, you did a wonderful job of making my father, Karsten Solheim, and Louise Solheim so proud of this event. It's just, it's their dream. Thank you for making their dream happen. Inverness, what a wonderful course. Thank you so much for it. Marathon and Rolex, thank you for being our partners in this. And my team, the Ping team up here, all of them here and in Phoenix, thank you for making me to be able to do this. U.S. team, you really fought hard. I thought you were going to come back. Thank you. Before I get on to the real topic, I want to see everybody at Spain, because that's going to be fun there. You're going to have to defend again. Yeah.
This is the fun part.
This is the fun part, yeah. Katrina Matthews, thank you so much for your team, and wow, did you play hard. And thank you. And I'm very proud to hand this trophy again.
Does it feel like it did 2 years ago?
It certainly does. Obviously 2 years ago at Gleneagles in Scotland was fantastic, but this time, in America, we were up against it. The Americans were a fantastic team this year. They played hard, but we just perhaps owed a few more putts, and we're lucky to came out on top. So I'd like to thank my team. Had a fantastic team. We've had, and the captains, and our helpers and our caddies and just everyone, the LET staff. We've been one big team, and we've loved every moment of it.
Well, not only does your team know American soil quite well, the name of the club is Scottish. And you came here to Inverness with the Loch Ness Monster on the bottom of your golf bags. And we saw something that was almost as rare as a Nessie sighting, and that is a European win in the United States. You were part of the team in 2013 as a player that won in Colorado, and now you're the captain of the team that's won here in Toledo. What does it mean to do it here for a second time?
I don't know if I can put it in words, actually. It's not really sunk in yet. Actually, today was we got off to such a good start, winning those, so many 3 points in the first few games, and then it looked pretty close. We knew it was going to be close, and then just coming to Matilda, obviously holding that fantastic punt in 18 to get her full point. And then Emily was just, dream come true stuff, really. I'm not sure how many of my team knew it was a Loch Ness Monster.
I think they will now. Your team had veterans like Anna Nordquist, whom you had put out first to hit the very first shot. You put her out first earlier today. And you also had some players who, within the last year, weren't even on perhaps even your radar, and they contributed mightily to this win today. Tell us about your team.
I think we were a team of 12. They all contributed. We couldn't have done it. Not one person doesn't win it. We need all 12 of them. So just a huge congratulations to the whole team.
You're 2 for 2. Might you do it again in Spain?
No, that's over to someone else.
No mas, says Katrina Matthews. Celebrate with your team. Let's have one more round of applause for both teams, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have just finished the 17th Solheim Cup, but I know the Europeans are excited for the next one on their soil, and I know the Americans are fired up to get over there in 2 years. We are headed to Spain, to Finca Cortesín, Colta del Sol in Andalucía, Spain. And to get us ready, let's take a look at the video boards.
Blue and red. Power and touch. Focus and feelings. Success and failure. Europe versus USA. For the first time ever, the biggest event in women's sport will be held in Spain. Solheim Cup, Finca Cortesín, Andalucía, Spain, 2023.
Thank you to both teams, the U.S. team and the European team, for an unforgettable weekend of golf. Thank you, Toledo. Thanks to all of you watching. We'll see you in Costa del Sol in 2 years. Good night.